At what point do rational leaders in the West, if there are any left, pause, consider that the war is lost in Ukraine, de escalate, and seek a treaty to end the war? There is no sign of that yet. In fact, all the signs point to further escalation, which is sure path to nuclear war. What good has escalation accomplished? The West supplied Ukraine with HARMS, precision guided artillery, but that largely failed because the Russians quickly learned how to jam the GPS guidance system. So missiles went off course. That doesn't mean the Russians shoot down or jam every HARMS rocket Ukraine launches. Some will always get through, but overall, their effectiveness has been limited compared with expectations. US and NATO also supplied Ukraine with Abrams, Leopard, and Challenger tanks and Bradley fighting vehicles that have been left burning on the battlefield. Yeah, thanks to drone warfare. They also required intense maintenance Ukraine couldn't necessarily provide and are often unsuited for the battlefield conditions in Ukraine. Many Ukrainian soldiers have actually expressed the preference for Russian made equipment over NATO's. Meanwhile, Patriot anti-missile systems cannot shoot down Russian hypersonic missiles and have been destroyed one by one at a cost of $1 billion each. F-16s are the next wonder weapon promised, but Russia fields the most sophisticated air defense system in the world. Many planes will be shot down by Russian S-40 anti-aircraft batteries and other systems. These planes are also old, obsolete models from NATO inventories at the end of their service lives. They can't even be flown by Ukrainian pilots since they barely read English. The training manuals and maintenance manuals are all in English, and they have not had enough time to train. It takes about 2 years to become a competent F-16 fighter pilot. The Ukrainians have barely had 6 months to learn. The F-16s are also unsuited for the often rugged airfield conditions in Ukraine. They require pristine runways so debris doesn't get sucked up into the engines on takeoff. They can be operated from NATO bases, but that opens another can of worms. NATO's latest harebrained scheme. What's the next harebrained scheme from NATO?